Assalamu alaikum everyone. May the 15th, right? Crypto Awards comes out, and make sure you keep an eye on that one. I don't know how else I'm going to promote that. Little bit of a video, fun video actually, it's gonna be fun. So back to Bitcoin update. On the daily, it's sideways right now, and for the sideways movement, we still don't know what exactly is gonna happen, because as far as I read on the news on the internet, it seems like the Fed raised the interest with 25 BPS, I don't know, something like that. So the interest rate is being raised a little bit, and that means that Bitcoin has to come down. I don't know. But unfortunately, Bitcoin didn't came down, and Bitcoin did pump up. And that's why I'm telling you, I told you in yesterday's video in a lengthy manner that I personally don't understand if Bitcoin is really going to come down because of the altcoins. I see altcoins really down, and it doesn't make sense for me for Bitcoin to come up, because when Bitcoin moved up like this, altcoins still were down. So the altcoins were never matching this Bitcoin's move, except for some few. And then we have some few coins like Pepe that is actually getting so popular, which I got really unlucky. I had a trade on Pepe when it was really down, and I got stopped out, and then boom, it actually went up. So I'm very unlucky, and so sometimes I do get unlucky. Maybe a lot of times I get unlucky. Anyways, here's what's going on for Bitcoin, and there's something I see on the daily that I think is gonna make sense now. And I'm gonna take the trend line, and if you put in the trend line right here, you got Bitcoin upper resistance going on. So one touch, second touch, and the third touch right over there. Now for some reason, I also think Bitcoin is trying to make this left shoulder, the head, and a little bit of a right shoulder as well. So maybe it could be time to make this head and shoulders. Who knows, okay? Because you've actually moved up, you're making a distribution up here, and then you can come down later at some point. So you got one trend line going on like that, and then you got another little bit of a trend line coming up in here as well. So if you look at that, you got this. So your decision is coming in by 12th of May. What is the date today? 5th of May. So you got 7 more days for Bitcoin to basically make a move, and it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop somewhere, okay? If you end up coming like this and pop to the upside, boom, back to this area, and it's possible. It's still possible that you actually pop to the upside and you move even higher. And it's still possible for you to go down. It just depends on where you actually break. So the break, it can be anybody's break. It can be that the sellers win the break, the buyers win the break. It depends, right? If you're not in a trade, you want the sellers to win. If you're in a trade, you want the buyers to win. It's just like that. It's just how you are thinking right now at the moment. And my personal friendly recommendation is that just be invested in Bitcoin for the long term a little bit. I've been saying this for such a long time now, and it's a person who is saying it from 6 years of experience. There's a reason why I'm saying it. It's because when the time is said and done, you're going to understand that, whoa, there was a point that I was making right now. It's not a financial advice or anything. That's why I'm saying be invested a little bit if you can for the long term. If you know trading, if you have experience, you guys know how to manage your money and all those kind of stuff, amazing, do it. Otherwise, hit me up on Twitter and we're going to talk about it. So that's pretty much it for this Bitcoin update right now. Before I close it, I personally think you're maybe trying to make this left shoulder head and the right shoulder. It does look like a head and shoulders right now, and it even does make sense making a head and shoulders at this stage, because that's where you make a move. You make a distribution, you make a move down, you correct a little bit, and then you move to the upside. For Bitcoin, it makes sense. But then again, if you have a massive bullish momentum, you can end up destroying all that pattern. You can even end up coming down and break the neckline, and then you retest, and then you just go to the upside completely. So that's what happens during a bull, a bull run actually, if this is one. If it's one, which I kind of have a feeling it's one, and we've already started this for the past 1.5 months as well. So that's pretty much it, and I'm going to see you with the next one. Love.